When did your band form?
Basically, me and Peter's band had broken up a few months earlier, and we talked about starting a new project, and I talked to Rachel about it, and we were sort of like, oh yeah, it'd be cool, let's do something. And we weren't sort of really gonna, rush into it, but then all of a sudden we had a lot of bands come up, we were like, we should do this, and it was in a week, so we were like, okay, let's do it now, and we had to quickly make up a name and write some songs really quickly. So that's like, the pressure was good for us, it made us like, yeah.
Do stuff.
Otherwise probably nothing would have happened probably for a few months.
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to make our bands happen and it's just not working. I'll do it tomorrow. What media do you guys use to promote yourself?
We use Facebook and MySpace, all the websites sort of stuff. Yeah,
Posters for gigs.
Networking. Posters. For our EP release last week, we went to DC. I heard Egg ran something on it. We asked the ODT to do something. They did a little postscript at the end of one of the articles about music or something. Radio, we got Radio 1 had an interview with them. Channel 9 apparently did something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you try to get as many people.
Yeah.
Saturate the music market.
Yeah. Yeah.
What advice would you have for choosing how many band members on band?
Well, we started as a three-piece, and then I think it worked, and it was sort of like, we were happy with it, but we were like, there's just so many more possibilities with another person in there, but it was just guitar, bass, drums and vocals in the three-piece. And I had all the ideas for things I could do, but I could record them, but I couldn't do it live because I didn't want guitar, so we were like, we need Josh. We got him in, and he was the secret ingredient to make us more awesome.
Are there any mistakes you guys made when starting?
I don't know, it's hard to say. Did we make any?
I keep making personal mistakes on my own bass lines and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we kind of rushed. Like after the Battle of the Bands, we were just like, oh sweet, we've got 3 songs, we're fine. And then I think we got asked to do a gig at Musos Club. We were like, oh okay. And then they were like, it was in like a month. We had to play like a full set, and we were like, crap. So we took write heaps of songs.
And it was when Peter wasn't.
We wrote like 5 songs, I think, basically. But it was like, we had to just get them out and play them, and they probably weren't as good as they could have been, but it was the pressure. So I think that was a mistake, was getting just like writing songs because we had to, but then we refined them and made them better and dropped some of the crap ones and wrote better ones and stuff. So I think the key is to like work on the songs a lot before you say, okay, this is going to be
it.
Yeah.
How did you guys get your first gig?
Well, apart from Battle of the Bands, I remember I think our first proper gig with everyone there was a pint night at Refuel, and we just talked to Scott Muir about it. He sorted it out for us. He's really good about that. Yeah.
So you just walked down and asked?
You just give him an email and be like, hey, we want to do some gigs, and he'll...
Did he ask you to like give them a few songs that you...
we gave him, I think we went in to meet him, we gave him a CD, and he was like, cool. He probably didn't listen to that CD, but he's got our EP. Yeah.
The good thing about him is that you go in there, he doesn't just say, okay, I'll look you for this or something. He'll give you a whole load of advice.
And he's like,
the next 6 months.
This is what you should do, and then you should do this after that. And we're like, okay, write down notes.
Yeah.
Do you open for other bands, and do you think this is a good starting point for really early bands?
Yeah, I think it is. Well, as soon as our first gig was a headlining gig, which was kind of funny because no one really, people were like, it's that band from Battle of the Bands, and like no one else had heard of it. But like, yeah, it's a good thing. Like we'll find bands from other parts of the country that are touring and coming here, and we'll like, hey, can we open for you guys? Because it's like people that might not have heard of us in Dunedin that like this band that's coming. Like we have the Clap Clap Riot. When was that?
May,
yeah. So like, that's a chance for people that might not have heard us to come and see Clap Clap Riot in the south. So that's like, it is a good way for bands to start out opening for bigger bands and opening for bigger local bands too, as well.
it's just
Also,
cute gigs, really.
Even as you get more advanced and get more of an idea of what your sound is, you're still opening for other bands. You're not going to headline every single gig.
Yeah. Where do you see your band heading? What are your ambitions?
North.
Well, this year we're going to do a South Island sort of mini tour. We're going to head up Oamaru, Christchurch, and Chicago, and some other places. Yeah, so we're just kind of promoting the EP this year, and then next year possibly like maybe another recording, maybe a national tour, something like that. Because we're all still here in Dunedin next year, so we've still got heaps to do. Yeah, so that's good.
So you guys all in for Honeybone?
Yeah.
You're going to make it happen?
Yeah, pretty much.
We think so.
And finally, what's the worst gig you've ever done?
We
I don't
all
want to
know.
talk about it.
Josh was in the band at the time, but it was Incarnate's last gig ever when they broke up, and
We were playing
we were
last.
last, and there was a lot of bands playing. So I think we started at 2.
Might have been about
1:30?
2 or 1:30 in the
Yeah,
morning.
so it was quite late, and we were pretty drunk because we were just like.
It was the end of uni, and like I've been
The
playing musical.
Dukettes had played earlier, so they were just like, let's get drunk, and we were drinking them.
We drank
And
a
then,
bottle of beer.
yeah,
Guinness.
and Incarnate had like 3 encores, so we're like, we're playing now, and then they were like, encore, and they'd keep playing, we're like, oh. So we finally got on, and I think our set probably lasted like 30 minutes because
No one was there.
we were drunk,
Really?
there was not many people there. I
Sound
forgot
it,
where,
though.
I talked to someone like the next week at a pint night, and he was like, I was like, oh, was it that bad? Like, I can't really remember. I was like, I was mumbling the words, but I figured people wouldn't notice. And he was like, no, it was really obvious. There was like a song, and for the whole song, you were just going, nah, nah. And I was like,
Okay, well that's Honeybone, and we're going to post all your details up, and we put below this video on our blog.
Cool.
So that'll be great.
Awesome.
Sweet.